Hi guys, today I want to ask you all a question. Did you know that even among the graduates from world-renowned university, up to 20% cannot find a stable job after graduation? This is not only a statistic, it's a reality for many people. They are smart, capable, and academically successful, yet completely lost when they step into the real world. Smart in class, but lost in life. This is an honest reflection of today's education system often produces. We're trained to solve standardized questions, taught to chase grades and diplomas, but very few of us are ever taught how to express ourselves, how to communicate, and how to deal with the emotional uncertainty. Me, myself, as a student who personally experienced this system, I can tell you the pressure to succeed academically often comes at the cost of personal growth. These feelings don't just come from books, they come from real experiences. Here, I have another story. A few years ago, I have a relative who was admitted to a prestigious university in the UK. He was particularly good at science and math. His teacher and parents thought he would be an outstanding person in the future. So he always carried the confidence of a top student, proud, brilliant, certain of his excellence. However, once he stepped into the real university life, something changed. He became invisible, struggled with class discussion because he was scared of others' eyes on him. He could write a perfect report, but froze when he had to speak. He avoided all the gatherings, unsure how to connect with people naturally. Even seeing familiar classmates in the library, he lowered his head down and passed by in silence. During a group project, he did most of the work, but didn't dare to speak up in the final presentation. Even none of his group members mentioned his name. By junior, he was totally falling apart. Pressure and loneliness had worn him down. He developed a severe insomnia. His confidence collapsed. And he began to doubt the value of everything he achieved. Eventually, he dropped out. All he left were a few words to his parent. I can solve the hardest math problem, but I don't know how to deal with the world. But what if things had been different? What if early on had been required to participate in meaningful discussion at school, not just past lecture or scripted group work, but real conversation? What if he had been given the chance to practice expressing himself, working through disagreement, and building confidence? Maybe he would have to stay. He would have found his place, not just in the world of numbers, but in the world of people. The foundation of social skill training lies in discussion ability and creativity. But most of the time, students only appear to be cooperating on the surface. In fact, there's very little genuine teamwork and discussions. And here, I have another example. A girl I know was originally cheerful and pretty creative. And she also loved participating in discussion and collaboration. But after several group assignments, she began to become more and more silent. At first, she actively proposed ideas, but whenever she tried to guide a team discussion in just a more creative way, someone would interrupt her and just say, "Okay, don't make it so complicated. All we gotta do is just finish." Her desire to express herself gradually disappeared. Completing tasks became more important than having meaningful discussions, and safety became more popular than having ideas. I believe this happens because we haven't received enough training on how to cooperate, how to deal with different opinions, and how to find your own ways within a team. School put more energy on testing score, but failed to teach us how to deal with the challenges in life, how to work with others, and how to stay calm under pressure. These should be our essential skills, but they're often forgotten in the corner of learning. Also, for adulthood, we should get these social skills from school. And I suggest, why don't we make some changes? For example, let each student lead at least one semester, at least one class discussion every semester, to practice listening and also expression. Also, design courses that consider individual differences rather than using a one-size-fits-all template. So, set up a personal growth advisor group for each student to provide psychological and social support, in addition to academics. Finally, I want to remind everyone again of the shocking fact at the very beginning. Behind those glamorous academic qualifications, there are so many young people still feel lost. Their problem is not they're not smart enough. It is we only teach them how to be smart at school, not how to be smart in life. Thanks.